On this episode of Mad Ginger Customs, we're gonna try to get a 73 International 1210 running for, I don't know, sat forever before I got it. I tinkered with it and I never got it running right. I need it to run now, so it better do its thing. Let's go. This is an International 1210 304 3-speed. I bought this, I don't know, 4 years ago maybe, 3 years ago. From the same guy I got the blue 66 from. Obviously, it didn't run. He got it from his neighbor, who was his father's. I have a title, like, dated 1976, so I don't know if he bought it used, but probably. It's pretty whooped, but the bed being all scabbed up, but it's a solid bed. So it's got a little bit in the corners, like that's to be expected. Came with another transmission. Oof. I don't know how scary that is. It's got a Dana 60 rear, solid I-beam in the front. It's 2-wheel drive. I bought this with the intention of making it into a short bed, slammed, street rod-esque type of thing. When I got it, it wasn't locked up. I'm not gonna play that game with you guys. It did turn over. I could turn it over by hand. These corn binders are pretty stout motors. Everybody online does international stuff is like, that thing will run no matter what. I think it's like 8 to 1 or 8.5 to 1. I guess they're built super loose like a tractor. Missing some stuff, kind of banged up. I did get another grill from a different year. I don't know if it'll work. You know, this side's rotting the dog legs. She's a little dinged up in the front. We can kind of massage that. This door is not bad. The roof's pretty good. This side of the bed is real good. So if we cut it down and squinch it up, obviously driver quality grill, not a nice one because everything for this truck is crazy expensive. Why is this stuff so expensive? Oh, because nobody had these. So let's see if we can open it. Oh, okay.
Oh, come on!
Okay, got it. Don't worry. I blew out my back a little bit, but not bad. All right, so rotting the A-pillar. I didn't realize it had that. Is that water? No, I don't know what that. Oh, it's ice. Yeah, it's cold. Ah. So this was like a catch-all for like. I threw crap in it from the other truck. There's obviously mice in the headliner because that's what that looks like. Dash was kind of taken apart. It had weird stuff. There was nothing in the glove box. It does have fuses, which I didn't even know that's where they were until I just looked. It does have a key. I remember. I'm like, man, I don't even know where the key is for that. This seat is absolutely punished from sitting. The majority of all this did not obviously happen at my house. That happened when it sat in the field. This floor on this side is not great. This rocker, that can be fixed. The bottom of it's actually pretty decent. That's the fender up there. I can fix all that. The gas tank must have a split in it. When I first got it, I just poured a little bit into it. It just came right back out. So it is a 3-speed. And this is a T19, which I believe is a 4-speed. I'm not swapping this transmission because we don't care about the drivetrain in this truck. Let's see if this door opens. Man, it is cold and windy today. Oof. I don't know how bad this floor is, but we can. Wow, that is crunchy. Yeah, this floor's just as bad. So originally it's a pretty cool rig. I mean, let's just see if we can get it to move. The brakes for this thing are ridiculously expensive, and I'm not really sure why. That drum was completely seized. I had to beat it unmercifully. I'm pretty sure I broke it. I don't really remember. The rest of them did roll. They got split ring wheels. You don't want to mess with split ring wheels. I'm not interested in getting killed today. Anyway, I got to try to get the hood open. That was a nightmare. For some reason, it's like twisted. Like that side's lower than this side. Pinholes. Got a little whiskey dent. Let me try to get the hood open. Pop the hood. That'll never come open now.
What are you doing?
it's gonna be this kind of day. I'm about to just cut the hood off with a plasma cutter. 45 minutes later, I got the hood open. So this thing has like all kinds of debris up in here. It's all bent now because I had to wrench it open. And it's stopping this from moving backwards. All the way. All the junk in it. Damn rats and squirrels. Alright, so, oh, it has a coil in it. I didn't think it had a coil. So, I put wires. I put a cap and rotor. I got points in it. And for some reason you can't get the right fuel pump for this thing. So I got an international fuel pump for 304. I don't know. I just remember this carburetor just did nothing. And you can't put a motorcraft on it because of this giant ass stupid water neck. So anyway, oh man, did I put antifreeze in this? Oh, I hope I did. If I didn't put antifreeze in this, it's gonna be a quick video. Yeah, looks greenish. I don't see water. I never saw water coming out of it, so I'm assuming it doesn't have any busted out freeze plugs. Well, it's black. It is full though. Maybe it's a good motor, I don't know. What is that supposed to be hooked up to? No idea. Oh, that's brittle. Everything's brittle. I know it had spark. I don't know if it has spark now. Should probably get into that cap and see. Guys, if you're ever doing stuff like this, don't waste your time with that nonsense. Just get a Pertronics kit. I know guys are like, oh, points are great. And points are great if you want to adjust them all the time. You hate yourself. Pertronics kit just will work. Oh, look at that. That ain't good. Now, someone tried to fix the hood hinge area with, wow, that is horrible. Man, this truck is so bad. Let's try to get this thing over here. So it's a Holly manual choke. Yeah. I think what we're gonna do is pull this off and just try to blow it out, because this carburetor did no good carburetor things. All right, so here's the Holly, right? And the shaft is all like clapped out. I'm sure it's gonna be a massive vacuum leak. And this is like a Heiko, like 2150 style, like a motorcraft style. And this came off the Blue 66. It ran great. I'm gonna show you the problem. You're hitting into here. Like if you had a massive spacer, you could use this, but it's too bad that, you know, International in their wisdom did this. What a tragedy that is. Let's take this in, try to make some room up in the garage. I got so much stuff in there, and we'll just try to get the bowl off of it and blow through it. I think it's just clogged up. Somebody was clearly in it, because look at this. It's got all different accelerator pump screws. This is my current situation. All the tubing, angle iron, flat strap, sheets, 1/8 inch wheels. If you know what I'm building, put it in the comments. But it's gonna be all this. All this stuff. Throw it in the comments. Guys, I gotta be honest, it doesn't look terrible. I mean, it looks like there was maybe water in it though. The needle and seat move, that's recent. Accelerator pump works. I took the jets out. I'm gonna just blast them through, but you can see through them, so they can't be that bad. I obviously need a bowl gasket now, because I don't have, well, I might have one. So I just need it to run good enough to move it. And then we'll go from there, and then I'll tell you guys what my plan is for it. So, I think I can just hit it in here. Oh, it just, yeah, it actually just came through when I did that. It just went like, plunk.
Nailed it.
This one, when I was pushing through it, it did like poof. All right, I gotta go see if I can get a bowl gasket. All right, I'm back from O'Reilly. They had a Cometic sets because, you know, it's a race truck now. I'm gonna wipe out this bowl, wipe out the body of this thing, and we're just gonna put it back together. And while I was there, they had a 2-barrel, 4-barrel adapter. I was almost gonna grab it because if you guys watch my other videos, you know that I got that Wang Chung Miao 4-barrel that I bought. I thought it was a Holley 4160. I'm like, man, I should put that thing on there and see if it even works. Let's see how this goes. I know that this carburetor's clapped. I get it. I just need to be able to move this thing around. Just remember, I don't care to drive this vehicle. This is a project we're gonna get to much later, but it's gonna be super badass when we're done. I did replace this. I remember doing that years ago. Let's see if we can't. Oh, this one's not convenient, is it? Oh, there's a new rotor, and there's new points. How the hell are these corroded already? I even put a new wire in there. Man, you guys like, Dave's a hack. I mean, I am, but I put a new wire. Look at this, brand new. This is all brand new. See, I remember this thing did not run. Damn it. I did all this, I remember, and be like, I don't have any more time to mess with this. And half the wiring in this thing is just busted up. Look at this. Where the hell did that go? Is that a ground? Chassis ground, maybe? I don't know. I'm gonna get a piece of sandpaper, sandcloth, and I'm gonna clean these up because these are, man, these are corroded already. How the hell is that possible? This thing only sat for like 4 or 5 years. Maybe longer, I guess. Open up your points. These seem super tight. And you just kind of, you know, you got to be able to make continuity. You got to have continuity. Ah, look at this. It's all corroded already. Garbage. Get in there, sir. Stop with the obstinateness. Let's make sure these are all down. Okay. Now we need a battery and fuel. Can I even get at this? What's the chance this is full of water? Well, feels okay. I mean, why wouldn't that work? Let me pull that out of there. If you guys haven't watched this Will It Start, this thing actually ran reasonably okay. And this is how we fed the fuel line. You know, you gotta use the opportunities when they arise. We need that off. You know how we get that off, don't you? That way. Just, you know, you get in there. Yeah. Oh, did I get you guys? Let me see. No. Oh, yeah, I did. Ha! Well, let me, I don't even have a clean spot on my body to clean you off with. You guys good? All right. I remember not being able to get a fuel pump for this thing that would have any of the right outlets. That is a 3/8. That is a 5/16, and it is freezing cold. I don't think there's a chance in hell I'm getting that on there, but at this point, I don't really have an option. So, yeah, right. Oh, I got it. Now, you say, but Dave, you forgot the clamp. Damn it. Forgot the clamp. All right. So cold. Oh, so cold. I'm just kidding, you guys. I don't mind the cold. The sniffles, though, are a pain in the ass because I try to edit them out. So if you guys hear a break in the wind, that's me sniffling, and I'm trying to edit it out after the fact. All right, good enough. It's the wrong size hose anyway. All right, guys, where the hell are you? Guys, come on. All right, now, this thing does have a clicky clack on it. All right, bypass the clicky clack. That should pull direct. We should feed the engine from here. I gotta find a battery. In theory, this thing should just run. at this point. Because half the ignition stuff is, well, I mean, not new, but within the last 5 years. My son and I are just discussing this. He goes, Dad, we've only had that for 2 years. I'm like, Evan, you didn't even drive when we got this. You didn't drive. Oh, okay, that's, wow. All right, that was a problem. Here, give it that. I should just go get a loser switch. All right, here we go, I guess. Fire in the hole. Okay. That's positive. Let's try to choke. Come on, come on. Ah, I need 2 people to do this. Let's throw all the choke at it. Maybe I can rev it up enough that I can get it to go. What's the chance that this float is stuck? Are we pulling anything? Where is the filter? Oh, the filter's got gas. Come on. Idle screws, and those are probably effed up from last time. That's half, that's 1, that's half. Let's just go 2 because I don't care. There's the other one. Okay, so half, 1, half, 2. Let's give it some more. Oh no, that thing's got all the idle. Something's wrong. This thing's got to have a massive vacuum leak somewhere. There. Clean it out. It's running, guys. Woohoo! All right. Maybe it's just got to warm up. It actually doesn't even sound terrible. Let me get you off the stand. It doesn't even sound terrible. I wonder if the power steering works. How the hell am I going to get this out of here? I brought it, I literally just let it roll this way, and I put the block of wood behind it. I can't back it up in. That's gonna be a problem. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Do you want to die? Oh, power steering, well, kind of works. Oh, maybe not. Oh, okay.
Probably should see if there's anything in that. This doesn't have a dipstick. Guys, is there anything in that? Hello?
I'll have to put some ATF in it or something.
That is awful foamy, but it is moving. She's a little low, so we're gonna have to put something in that. Man!
All the international guys, all the corn binder guys are like, you can't kill these things, they'll live forever. Built super loose, the thing's indestructible. Yeah, okay, you're right.
I'm sure the timing's all messed up because oh no. Wait a second. Watch this. The vacuum advance isn't hooked up.
I gotta get a plug. I don't know how much you put in here because it doesn't have a dipstick. Can I see in there? There's nothing. How much is too much? I mean, I can see it now. Maybe once it runs for a bit, it'll be okay. This is why you gotta lower every two-wheel drive you can find, because I can't work on it. Get on there. Oh. Every piece of hose I'm using is the wrong size. But, doesn't matter, right? You are not cooperating. I think it's good enough though. We'll just tuck it in there. Got a vacuum advance. We could lean it back out now because, yeah, we should probably lean it back out. What do I got left on this battery? 18%. We got problems in battery land. Oh, she's a good girl. Let's go. See if we can't lean it out a bit. It's probably super fat. That one half. Okay. Half, one half. Let's try that again. I think the alternator is locking up and I can smell the belt. But I think it's good enough to try to move it. This thing has no brakes at all. No. Well, I have a mess. Not too bad. Everything's buttoned up. Nothing looks like it's leaking up here. These belts are about to just exit the chat. They are really, really bad. But the power steering is not good at all. It's completely bad. I'm gonna have to just muscle it for what it is, I guess. We're gonna close this up. I'm gonna get my kid out here to swing the camera, and hopefully we can get this thing out there somewhere. Oh, I just fell through the seat. Oh. That's not bad.
Not running for 4 years, that's something.
All right, guys, here she is. Well, we can actually see her now. That whole dog leg's rotted. The pillar on the inside's pretty bad here. We know that. I love the mirrors. Mirrors are cool. Got an extra transmission. I didn't get that far into the gears because we're not going that far with it. And now I'm going to tell you what I plan on doing. So if you're an international harvester lover, you probably want to put it on mute, or maybe, you know, maybe hit those Amazon links in the description while I'm talking, and you can, you know, buy some stuff. You know, helps out the channel. If you like the content, you can do the buy us a coffee thing. That helps us out as well. So here's the thought process. I'll spin you around. Picture it, right? This hot unit on a Crown Victoria chassis. I know the international guys just threw up in their mouths, but this thing on a Crown Vic, and I'm talking cut the body, cut out the inside of the cab on the bottom and weld the cab to the body. That way everything underneath it is modern, serviceable, slammed, probably on airbags or coilovers. We're gonna see. You know, we'll pull the bumper, we'll find a nice bumper, we'll make something. But picture it, guys. I mean, this is in my mind when I bought this truck. I bought it to chassis swap it. Now, hit me in the comments. And I know a lot of you guys are going to be like, Dave, save it, drive it. This truck needs so much. So much. It does run okay, but not well. So it's going to need wheels. It's got a 1-ton rear, or it's at least a full floating rear. It needs all new brakes, front to back, top to bottom. Power steering doesn't really work. It's a lot of work, guys. Now, is it a lot of work for me to, you know, take the old lightsaber and cut the whole bottom off? We'll either buy a gantry or build one, and then we'll hoist it up and we'll drop it right on, and then we'll, you know, we'll join it up with some metal and we'll weld it together. And then we'll figure out the front end, you know? So what do you guys think? I mean, it runs. I told you from the beginning, I did some work on it before. It never really ran like that. This is actually pleasantly surprising, to the point of maybe I should just put brakes on it, because I think I could square it away, probably adjust the timing. I think it's got 1 cylinder that's kind of whooped. But anyway, guys, this is what we get. We dragged this thing home and we brought it back from the dead. So you guys watch me do this on almost every video. And if I can do this, you can do this. Thanks for watching.